Your weather first with Storm Team 5.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Storm Team 5 meteorologist Chad Raithlisberger. Sunshine making a return on this Monday afternoon. We're looking at partly cloudy skies right now in Oshkosh, checking in with a temperature of 56 degrees. Keep in mind, we should be in the upper 60s this time of the year. 60 right now in Green Bay and to the west in Clintonville. A few clouds across the area right now, but that will give way to mostly clear skies and maybe some patchy fog late tonight and into early tomorrow morning with temperatures in the 30s for a few of us as we start your Tuesday as well. But we're talking about highs in the upper 70s later on this week. More on that coming up shortly. Let's look at your weather first from Storm Team 5.
Your stories, our community. This is Local 5 News with Chris Schuler and meteorologist Chad Raithlisberger.
And good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for joining us for Local 5 News at 4:30. I'm Chris Schuler. City of Appleton and surrounding communities continue to show their support for fallen firefighter Mitch Lundgaard. The 14-year veteran was killed while on duty last week. Now, it happened on Wednesday after officers responded to a medical call at the Appleton Transit Center. According to police, a man suffering a medical emergency reportedly began shooting while he was being attended to. Now, 4 people suffered injuries during the incident, including Lundgaard, who later died at a local hospital. Now, earlier this afternoon, a procession led Lundgaard from the Brett Schneider Tratine Nickel Funeral Home to the Appleton Alliance Church, where the funeral is going to be held this evening. And we have team coverage of today's events. We have Paul Evenson, Robin O'Guigne, Aaron Taylor, and Justin Razavi. They're all down in the Appleton area this afternoon with more on Lundgaard's service and the community which came out to honor him today. And we begin our coverage with Paul Evenson, who joins us live from Appleton Alliance Church, where a public visitation, currently underway. Paul.
Yeah, Chris, people have been filing in and out of Appleton Alliance Church here in Grand Chute all afternoon, paying their respects to driver engineer Mitch Lundgaard ever since his body arrived here just after 1:30 this afternoon. The processional carrying Lundgaard's body passed underneath an American flag gateway on North Lindale Drive before arriving here at the church. Members of police and fire departments from across the state were on hand to stand and salute as his casket was brought down off of engine 9321 and brought into the church for the public visitation.
We have people here from the East Coast and as far west that I've seen so far as Colorado Springs, Colorado. So that at some point when things calm down, the family's going to be able to look back at pictures and video and see just who was here for them.
The public visitation is scheduled to conclude at 5:30 this evening. The private funeral is scheduled to follow around 6. Reporting in Appleton, Paul Evenson, Local 5 News.
All right, thank you, Paul. Robin O'Guigne also down in the Fox Cities this afternoon. She joins us live from Appleton Fire Station 1, where a memorial has been set up to honor Mitch Lundgaard. Robin.
Chris, I was here last Thursday when the memorial was first set up, and obviously now there are more items that sit in front of it than there were last week. But even more than the flowers and the flags and the stuffed animals that sit in front of it, it was really just touching to see the community support. People were bringing by food and snacks for the firemen here, along with their donations for the Lundgaard family. And even Appleton Mayor Tim Hanna talked about how the community has just come together to support this family.
We are getting so much help from outside agencies on a day like today to be able to manage and to be able to allow our employees to pay their respects.
And if you'd like to visit the memorial or drop your donation off for the Lundgaard family, you can do so here at Fire Station 1 in Appleton. But for now, reporting live in Appleton, Robin O'Guigne, Local 5 News.
Thank you, Robin. And the public was invited today to line the streets as Lundgaard was transported from that funeral home to the church for this afternoon's visitation. Among the crowds this afternoon was Local 5's Aaron Taylor. She joins us live from Appleton. Aaron.
Yeah, Chris, right now this sidewalk along Wisconsin Avenue here in Appleton is pretty quiet, but earlier today it was lined with people out to pay their respects to fallen firefighter Mitch Lundgaard during that funeral procession. Now they carried flags and signs to pay their respects as the procession drove by, standing in silence together as a community. I spoke to community members who came out for the procession. They said the silence was deafeningly loud as people from all walks of life took a few minutes to honor the fallen firefighter. There were a lot of civilians standing alongside the procession route, but also members of organizations like the Red Cross who frequently work with the fire department. Now there will be a second procession taking place after the funeral tonight. Reporting live in Appleton, Aaron Taylor, Local 5 News.
And we have details on that second procession, which will feature participants from all across the country. Local 5's Justin Razavi is live at Brett Schneider Tratine Nickel Funeral Chapel in Appleton with more on this. Justin.
Chris, the funeral ceremonies for Mitch Lundgaard are going to end right where they started, here at the Brett Schneider Tratine Nickel Funeral Chapel in Appleton. After the private funeral service for Lundgaard at the Appleton Alliance Church in Grand Chute, the second processional is going to travel the same route that the first processional did, but it will be in reverse. Now, the second processional is going to be much bigger than the first, with more than 200 emergency vehicles expected from not only across the state, but across the country. And the public is encouraged to line the boulevards of the route and show their support.
It's been a very difficult couple of days for us here in Appleton, but to know that people have busy lives and they're still willing to take the time out of their day to pay their respect to somebody that they maybe never even met, but they know that sacrifice that's been made is just so important to see.
Now, that second processional is set to start at 7:15 p.m. and will last for about 2 hours. If you'd like to come and attend, we have the route on our website, wearegreenbay.com. Reporting live in Appleton, Justin Razavi, Local 5 News.
Thank you, Justin. And our coverage of the public visitation and funeral will continue throughout the night. To be sure to tune in to Local 5 News at 5, 6, and 10 for all the details of today's events. And we're back right after this.